Whoa. That's cool.
That is cool.
Dope.
It's physics.
Hi, welcome to the Shout About Podcast.
Hello.
A show where 50% of your podcast hosts nap until 10 minutes before.
Yeah, the other 50% have productive days where they are awake.
Excuse me.
I'm just kidding.
I will let you know.
If we're talking about 100% of today, like today, this is true.
Okay.
But for the rest of our lives, maybe not.
Here's my thing. I work along baseball. I work along softball game. I went into extra innings and I was broadcasting it because it's free gift cards to Smoke and Hereford.
That's a pretty good reason.
Free gift cards. So, I do that. So I'm eating dinner at a later time, and it was the rib sandwich night, and there was chicken curry, and so I couldn't just choose one.
Yeah.
So I had a bit bigger of a dinner than I wanted to, and so I get back to my room and I just kind of slouch down in my futon, hands resting on my belly, drumming them, kind of,
Yeah, food coma.
And then I'm just kind of like, I got a game on or something like that. I'm just like, and it's kind of just fade because it was just a big. It was those just kind of
happens.
And then I wake up to actually someone messaging me about a cool project I'm working on. Ooh. Maybe I'll talk about it one day. Ooh, because I'm, yeah. And I was like, oh, it's 8:50.
Oh.
I should probably get up.
Yeah.
And so I did. And I still beat you here, Mel.
Yeah, I saw you walking, and I was like, I could call out to him, but...
Nah.
We'll just go our same but separate ways for now.
Yeah, I had that dilemma today where I was like, I could call out to this person.
Yeah.
I'm right, and I'm following them to the same place. I just don't.
Yeah, that's my thing. I never do that because it's like, we're going to see each other when we get there. There's no reason to, like, make the person wait and then or me have to run to catch up.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I have to wait now because I don't know. I've never really, like... See, that's the thing. As I assume someone's like that, but like I'd be the person to stop and be like,
"Yeah,
what's up?
Yeah,
I'll wait for you, and we can have a pleasant conversation."
Yeah.
Wow, yeah. I am tired. Mel, what have you been up to these past 2 weeks?
Well, a whole lot. Let me tell you. But,
really.
The thing that's kind of sticking in my mind right now is for sculpture class, we're doing these metal sculptures made out of scrap metal we got from a local town's, like basically just their junk, scrap metal. And my professor was like, it would be really cool if you left this outside over the weekend to rust, but it's not going to rust that quickly if you just leave it outside. So we're going to give you this muriatic acid to pour on it or to spray on it.
They trust you with acid?
Listen.
I think that's just kind of the catchphrase of this. Listen. I'm not done yet.
Listen. No.
It's not what you think. Listen.
Here's the thing.
Listen.
No, but he was like, it'd be really cool if you painted it and then you like let the acid eat through the paint and it, see it soaked into it and it'd be super cool. And I was like, heck yeah, that sounds awesome. So I spray painted it and then went in intermittently over the weekend to pour this or to spray it with this rotten egg smelling acid.
Pleasant.
Yeah, it's like the stuff like, in shows like Breaking Bad where they put the person in the tub of acid and then their body dissolves. It's that. So, yeah. But apparently it doesn't eat through spray paint.
Really? So yours was untouched?
Basically. The only thing...
It just smelled like rotten egg?
It smelled like rotten eggs, and there was this residue, this like yellowish residue left on it. So that was a good portion of my day earlier, was just taking a wire brush and just scraping spray paint off.
Interessante.
Yeah, so that's what I've been up to.
I'm gonna sneeze. It's gone. It's gone. That's my life. No, it's too late. It's too late.
Are you the 1 in 3 people that has that optic nerve thing where they sneeze if they go in the sunlight?
Well, no, but okay. I can sneeze if I do look at a light because I guess my brain's trained to at this point.
Gotcha.
Speaking of sneezing, I was in Las Vegas recently.
Nice.
Boom! Because everything's alive there, and there's like a pollen there, and my face didn't react well to that.
Gotcha.
I was just like nose running, my eyes were starting, my throat was. And I'm just
twirl up a tissue and just stick it in either nostril, just.
I'm literally me the entire trip.
Everybody just thought you were trying to be really, really cool, the entire time. Yeah.
That's you. Achoo. For those of you who are listening, I was dabbing. I apologize.
In case that wasn't clear.
Boom. All right, so the show's canceled now, and
all right, it's been a good 25 episode run.
Yep, 25's the perfect time to stop, and
now
we're done. I'm kidding.
No.
I'm kidding, everybody.
Yeah. Don't worry. Cooper will continue the story.
So Vegas was pretty cool. I was at the National Association for Broadcasters. That's why we didn't have our show last week, was because I was partying up in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
As one of the two 21-year-old students in the group. So
were there a lot of freshmen?
Decent amount of freshmen,
yeah.
I was totally just lost in train of thought. So it was really cool because it's this giant LA.
This is definitely a sleepy time podcast.
This is a sleepy time podcast.
Yeah. On your part this time, which I feel like is a fun sort of reversal, because I feel like normally when we record this late, I'm the sleepy one.
Well, we usually used to record in the dark.
Yeah, so this feels pretty normal.
Everything's
actually.
light now. So this is like a classic episode where we're both tired. It's like a classic late last semester episode.
This is a throwback episode.
Except for I'm tired.
Except for he's tired.
It's like a Star Wars Episode 7.
Exactly.
It's the same, but something's a little bit different.
Yeah.
I'm sleepy this time.
Yeah.
That's actually a bad thing in like radio, is to be like, yeah, I'm tired, because you don't want to make your listeners feel tired and talk about being sleepy, and
lack of energy.
You got to be very energetic, which I'm just a ringing example, a shining example.
Yeah. Here's my advice to the listener or the viewer about how they should interact with this episode then.
Yeah.
Watch it while you're going to sleep, because then you'll be put in a sleepy time mood, and then you'll get some good Z's on. See,
I always struggle with going to sleep. I'm totally off topic from NAB. I'm going to get back to it, I promise.
Yeah. Put a pin in it.
Mm-hmm. I always have trouble. I've had trouble going to sleep my entire life, and I still do.
Yeah.
So at one point, my dad told me, if you read a book, you'll fall asleep. And so it's kind of hampered my enjoyment of reading books, because I just kind of get sleepy when I read a book now.
Yeah.
And it's like, because like my dad's like, that's, let your brain shut off. And I'm like, isn't that the opposite
of what books are supposed to do?
Books are supposed to like keep your brain active. And I'm just kind of like, I just kind of get sleepy when I read books now, and it's really unfortunate, because I can only read like so many pages at a time before I'm like,
that's.
But like I've trained my brain to do it that way, and
thanks, Dad.
Yeah, thanks, Dad. But I don't, and my parents have tried so many things to try to get me to sleep, and I have issues falling asleep, except for apparently tonight.
Yeah, this is the one day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, back to the National Association of Broadcasters. It's a really cool convention where they show off a lot of cool tech, and they have a lot of cool speakers. Whatever that sound was, that probably didn't get picked up on the mic, so we probably looked frazzled by nothing.
It was a very spooky sort of...
It was a ghost.
Boom sound.
Like that. I don't know if the mics are picking. Let's stop hitting the table that keeps our mics plugged in.
What? That's not a good idea? Weird. I would have thought that would be a great idea.
Yeah, let's just flip the table.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, sound aside.
Another time.
Go away, ghosts.
So they had speakers like Michael Shaver, who edited Black Panther.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, quick aside about that. Well, in that, but
yeah.
So he was done speaking. They also had the sound designer there and the visual effects supervisor. So when that session was done, it was a pretty large session too, because Black Panther's huge.
Right.
When that session was done, they all kind of just stood up in front of the stage, and everyone went to talk. And I was kind of standing behind, and then some a group else to the side was forming, and I heard people say Iowa, and I was like, I'm from Iowa. I kind of joined, and I ended up talking to the editor of the Lego Batman movie.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
And now we're friends on Facebook.
Oh, snap.
And then
Networking.
And so trust me, this is going places. So quick aside. No. So that was really cool, but and that taught me a valuable lesson. His name is John Benson, by the way.
Okay.
Cool dude, really cool dude.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Shout about out.
Shout about out. Hashtag. I haven't used our Twitter in forever. You know, quick aside, the two people we're following on Twitter are?
Who?
Me and Tommy Wiseau.
Excellent.
I think that's a perfect.
That's pretty good. I have a Twitter.
You have a Twitter?
I have a Twitter, but nobody knows about it. I have 3 followers.
Whoa.
It's 2 of my friends from high school and my sister. And my sister has a Twitter. She has 3 followers. No, she has 4 followers. It's me and the same 2 friends that follow me.
Okay.
And then one of her other friends. So between the 2 of us...
Mel, why aren't you following us at Shout ABT?
Because I think it's really funny that I have 3 followers. But it's also funny that between the 2 of us, we have 4 different people following us.
That's amazing. It's just a little circle of people.
Basically,
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Us just calling each other out and not really, but...
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So...
anyway...
it taught me a very valuable lesson. These people are just approachable.
Yeah.
These people you can just talk to. So then I'm like, okay, I'll go talk to Michael Shaver. I end up having a 10-minute plus conversation with him. He gives me really good advice about just breaking into the industry as an editor, and that could be a career path for me, and you know how to get into the Editors Guild and whatnot. And at the end, I get his email.
Nice.
And it's just teaching me these valuable lessons. There's nothing funny. I feel like we should be funnier about this show. But I'm just like
learning.
I'm learning valuable lessons. Yeah. So the next thing I go to was the speaker. The speaker was the editor for Westworld, Andrew Seckler, and so. And he's in the middle of also editing Westworld season 2, and I'm a fan of Westworld. But like after he speaks, I just go up and talk to him. Yeah. He gives me valuable information, and I get his business card.
Yeah,
you just have to go up and talk to people, and then the coolest one, because I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan. Like I'm a fan of Black Panther. I like Lego Batman. I like Westworld. But the next speaker was Bob Doose. You know what Bob Doose edited?
The Room.
Close.
I nailed it.
Star Wars The Last Jedi.
I did it. I guessed it right.
And you know what happened?
The worst movie of all time.
You know what happened?
I'm just kidding.
How dare you! I will use the power of God and anime. Ah! I love Vine. I miss Vine. That's probably one of my top 5 Vines.
That's a very good one. That's the one that people in my life quote the most. I
it's
hear
so
it
good.
at least 5 times a day.
The power of God and anime on my side. I love it.
It's a classic. Anyway.
But then I go up to talk to Mr. Doucet. Gives me valuable information and insight. Suddenly, I also have his email.
There you go.
It's these people love to just talk about their craft, and they love to like meet with people and talk to people about their craft. So it's different from like actors and directors and producers who are like the big names.
Right, yeah.
But like everyone below that line, they're not celebrities. They're just cool, down to earth people, and they all just love what they do.
That's great.
They all just love what they do. Also, I probably butchered all those last names. Apparently, to be an editor, you have to have a difficult last name. So,
yeah.
Yikes. I don't know. I just feel like I learned some valuable lessons. Also,
that's good.
Got an email in the middle of the convention confirming my summer internship. I'm going to Los Angeles this summer.
He's going to Los Angeles this summer.
To work for Wisecrack.
Nice.
So make sure you subscribe to Wisecrack. I mean, they have 2.2 million subscribers, so they could probably use more.
Yeah.
I'll be working on some of their content. Oh, well, you know what? Why not?
Yeah.
This will be in the This will be in like the time capsule, like 10 years from now when we're famous. No, first off, not happening.
No, yeah, we're gonna be.
Yeah, obviously. When we're big successes, they're gonna point back to this. I'm gonna go, I worked for Wisecrack, and then it's gonna be like, everything from this point. Not really, but no. Maybe. But who knows?
Imagine if we just like sold out to Wisecrack.
I would be okay with that. They make cool stuff. You know what Wisecrack is, Mel?
It's the YouTube thing.
Yes.
I know what it is vaguely. I just haven't interacted with any other content.
It's the best way to describe it is funny Spark Notes. So a good amount of their content.
I've probably seen something they've done.
Like Thug Notes? Or
listen, I'm talking like...
Earthling Cinema?
Maybe I haven't seen anything they've done, but I know I've... Never
or there's Wisecrack edition. They look at like in depth on what we do, except for better. But they look in depth on certain media, like video games, movies, TV shows, and kind of find the philosophies on them. They do summarize stuff too, but like I think really the meat and potatoes is finding like philosophy and
finding deeper meaning.
And
that actually sounds pretty cool.
It is. It's gonna be really cool. I still need to find a place to live in expensive LA, but you know what?
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Exciting things are happening.
What are you doing this summer, Mel?
My plans are not yet confirmed, but looking at internships, there's one in particular I've got my eyes on that I don't want to get my hopes up too much because
don't jinx it.
I know I don't want to jinx it, but it's basically a visual arts like concept art position at Leica in Portland.
Ooh. Ooh.
So. Fingers crossed.
Those are the ones that like the ones you don't think you're gonna get are the ones that kind of want you the most. Because it's like I applied to so many like smaller in terms of like reach. They're probably bigger companies because Wisecrack's only about 10 people.
Yeah.
I mean they work with a lot of contractors and stuff like that, but
at the core of it.
But, like, all these other companies were kind of, like, ignoring me. And I'm like, what? And then Wisecrack's reaching out to me. And it's not to their own fault. They probably all have... I just probably got randomly selected, if anything. But obviously I'm impressed enough to...
Yeah. Don't sell yourself short. Yeah.
Also, I love how, like, I don't want to say, and then you completely tell me what you're applying for.
Well, it was like... It was more like I don't want to say that these are my plans set in stone because I'd look like I'd basically make an ass out of myself if I didn't get it. But that is, I just want to say that's...
You said a naughty word, Mel.
I know, right? Ooh, wow. So...
I mean, the Mel swear count's got to be pretty low.
It is pretty low. A lot of people are like, you don't swear. And I'm like, make me angry enough and you might hear something.
Oh, Mel.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
Lit.
Career stuff.
Boom. You know what's funny is that I was basically banking on going to Los Angeles this summer, so I was really happy that I got the internship.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm trying to not do. I don't want to bank on going to Portland. Like, I have options if that doesn't happen, basically. Like, I'm not putting all my eggs
do the podcast full time every day.
It'll just be a live stream of my life. And today we're going on a bike ride. Oh, we found the same 5 geocaches we found last time.
Why did you age like 70 years?
Listen, if I have a camera on me 24/7, I will age like you don't even believe. It would be very bad. I would die.
Oh, today we're gonna find geocaches.
What does this one say? Have we been to this one, Roger? I don't know.
Do you have a pal named Roger?
I don't. I know a kid named Roger.
Oh, I don't know any Rogers actually. Yeah, so
I know one
you got
Roger
me beat in
the Roger department.
In the Roger department.
This kid's like a sophomore in high school.
Whoa, he seems like an edgy teen then.
I know.
Like, a sophomore in high school and 7th grade are like prime edgy teen ages.
Yeah.
I wasn't too edgy. No, actually, I was very edgy in the 7th grade.
I was going to say, in the 7th grade, I was the most emo kid, but sophomore year of high school, I just sort of
I feel like
did my own thing.
I feel like, I mean, it's a different kind of edgy where you're trying to be cool. Right. But, like, I remember, I feel like I've told this on the podcast that I found a mixtape from home. It was My Chemical Romance, Green Day,
Oh boy.
and Neil Diamond. 7th grade me, the edgiest of teens.
Listen, I have
Listen.
I have the Welcome to the Black Parade like CD or whatever, but
Same.
it's in my mom's car.
Oh, that's
my mom
edgy.
listens to it all the time.
Is your mom an edgy teen?
There's 2 things my mom likes, and it's My Chemical Romance and Billy Joel.
That's the edgy. See, I love it. Edgy teens. They need their My Chemical Romance. They also need the classics.
They also need one band that they can just sort of name drop to make them
Neil Diamond.
Cool.
I don't know if you can name drop Neil Diamond and get respect, but I mean Billy Joel maybe.
Yeah.
But I just think it's funny, like edgy. My Chemical Romance, Green Day.
Neil Diamond. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think that about wraps it up. I feel like we did make this joke already, but that's totally fine because it's even funnier because we're tired.
Yes. That's how humor works.
And with that, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
It's super easy.
Down
Just
below.
and you're done.
Breaking audio rules by going we are up. Oh, I was gonna say we're up every Thursday,
cool.
But then
we'll cover the same thing at the same time.
Follow us on our inactive social media accounts at ShoutABT right there.
It's right here.
Right there.
No, it's here.
No, it's not. Yes, maybe. Yes.
It's here.
To see why would I put it behind? Oh, Mel, jeez.
Wow, I can't believe that our Twitter hit the microphone. That's so rude of it.
That's the best Twitter ever. It's actually done something physical.
Yeah.
Weird.
Weird.
Huh. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.